Today, I'm going to be direct with you. What's one thing that you need to change about your fitness? What's the one decision that you shouldn't put off another day when it comes to the longevity of your health?
Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Modern day, drive. A modern day warrior, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Modern day.
Welcome to the Fitastic Monday Minute. If this is your first time joining me, it's an honor and privilege in delivering value to ideally live a better life. And if you're returning week after week, thank you again for the opportunity to serve and give back. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the most important things to your health and fitness success. As a matter of fact, I want today's message to be a call to action. I don't know if you ever heard of credit card parenting. It's pretty much either you pay now or you pay later. It's similar to the old Indian proverb I mentioned in another message that a man with his health has 1,000 wishes, and one without has but one. So let's open up this puppy and get rolling. This is obvious, but I want to emphasize the importance of exercising, eating right, and keeping healthy. You might be saying, yeah, I know how important it is, I get it. Then why are you continuing to put it off? If you don't pay now, like the credit card parenting, if you don't take care of yourself now, if you put off till tomorrow that you're going to start eating healthier or start moving or training, it compounds. And it's that much harder for you not only to get into shape, but it's that much harder to reverse it. Now, don't misinterpret me in what I'm saying that, you're too old or it's too late or you're too out of shape to even start. I'm just saying don't put it off another day. Ooh-wee! Picture yourself. Fast forward to your 75-year-old version of yourself. You knew you were in and out of the hospital due to a lack of self-care for years, maybe even a lifetime of neglect. You're sick. You have a disease. You have diabetes. You knew you weren't as healthy as you could be. You would do anything in your power to change that today, wouldn't you? Again, I want this message to be your call to action, to get you to start moving. And if you're already moving, move more. If you're already in incredible shape, awesome condition, training for 5 days per week, fantastic. Keep living the lifestyle, my friends. Then this message is a great anchor and a reminder for you. Pay it forward and keep inspiring the ones that you love to live a healthier lifestyle. Again, for the rest of you, I want this to be your call to action. Let me tell you a quick story. This is a tough one for me, but my mom smoked my entire childhood, my entire life, even through her pregnancy with my brother and I. Now, I'm not knocking her, please understand, but this is a big step getting it off my chest, especially by putting it out here with a population of people. But I'm confident that she's going to watch this. I still believe she's still smoking to this day, even though she'll never admit it, because she knows my true, raw thoughts about this habit. I hate her smoking. Hate's a strong word, but it's true. I've asked her 1,000,000 times to quit. And please quit for us, her kids, her grandkids. I just don't want her to die prematurely due to the poisons and self-inflicted toxins that she's taking in daily. I know smoking kills people. Even though she's had this bad habit for so long, I can never get her to quit. But I'm a big believer that you can't change people. They've got to want to change themselves. So how does my mom's smoking addiction correlate to this message? Well, every time I imagine her at 65, 75 years old with deteriorating health, the choice not to make it better, it fuels me to instill stronger habits in myself and my family every day. The thought of her being in a hospital in a few years from now, gasping for air with throat or lung cancer. I'm not trying to be morbid, but it does run in our family. So know your family history. This makes me want to share more information with you in how we become our healthiest selves. And more importantly, why? Why should we become healthier? I often picture myself, or actually have dreams of myself next to her in the hospital. My wife's there, our kids are there. I never want to be put in a position to ever tell anybody I told you so. Especially my own mother. I love her dearly and I'll do anything for her. And I'm going to keep working on it with her. And if I had one superpower, I would want to grant her the wish to make a decision to stop today or as soon as possible. Now, for you, if you're in a position as such with your health or piss poor fitness, I want you to think about your 65, 75-year-old self and think, what would you do differently? What could you have done differently? What can you do differently today? Put yourself in the present moment. You have the opportunity to take better care of yourself today. Today, not to be that person sick in the hospital with lung cancer, obesity, severe lethargic disorder, whatever it is. Today, grant yourself your own wish. You can't take back what you've done in the past. I get it. You know that. But you can possibly grant yourself that wish today. So, let me ask you a serious question. What can you do pretending that you're 65, 75, 85, whatever age, and you're sick and you're not feeling the best and you're not in your best possible shape of your life, or you can't run around with your grandkids because you don't have the energy, or stress has gotten you to have a heart attack? I don't know what it is, but what if you could grant yourself that one wish today? Go back in time. Today, you can use that same philosophy and go back and say, what can I do today to grant myself that wish in the future? Now, I understand most folks don't enjoy exercise. Crazy, right? You may not enjoy going to the gym. You likely have some more exciting things to do in your day other than sweating and working out, right? I've heard people downright tell me that it sucks. Working out sucks. What I'll tell you though is that if you let that story play out in your head, it becomes a chore. It's a task. It's a job. Sure, it's like pushing a 1,000-pound boulder up a hill and, it's a battle at times. Hell, there's times I don't want to go to the gym either. But I'll tell you all day why it's an opportunity to serve ourselves with greater activity in our days. But you know what? I'll tell you, I'll save that message for another day. What you have to focus on, in which I focus on every training day, is how you'll feel when you're done. How you'll feel after that last repetition, after that last set, after you put down that last weight, after that last lap, after the last minute, after the cool down. Imagine how fantastic you'll feel after you've completed your training or workout session. You can't replicate adrenaline and an endorphin high like that. Discover and create any and all hacks necessary to initiate movement, to initiate consistency in an exercise regimen. Focus on your children if you have them. My children will do what I do, not what I say. Our children learn from our actions. I want to be the greatest example to them, and also I want to be a credible example to you. Who looks up to you for inspiration and direction? You'll struggle greatly in inspiring anyone if you're not healthy. My kids will become who I am. So when they see their dad wake up at 5 a.m. every day, eat a healthy breakfast and go to the gym, I want to teach them that going to the gym is part of their life. They see it. Do they go to the gym now or the weight room at 5 or 7 years young? No. But they know their dad does. They know their mom does. They know it's a part of our life, because that's what we do as Trees. We want success in all areas of our life. Listen, I'm not going to be discussing optimal performance and positive habits, rituals, how to become healthy if I'm out of shape, can't walk up a flight of stairs, laboring in my breathing, if I'm miserable, not practicing what I preach. I'd be a phony. I'd be a phony baloney. I truly enjoy and want to inspire you. I want you to understand that age is just a number. I want you to say, man, Steve's well into his 40s and he's still in great shape. There's always areas of improvement, and I'm still working on getting, the wealth that I'm striving for. But I have to stay congruent with my beliefs and philosophies, because what's wealth without health? We've heard that before, right? What's wealth without fulfillment? Would you take $1 million for your health? Of course not. I don't think you would, right? You're worth $1 million, but you have to treat yourself as such. You've heard me say this. You can't have $1 million body when you're ordering off the dollar menu. Today, Again, if you're watching my videos, you'll know that I talk about things that truly do matter to people who care. And I know that if you're still watching this, that you really do care about yourself. You're already thinking about your plan of action, your call to action. You're already thinking about what you're no longer going to tolerate in your life when it comes to better health and fitness. What are the things that you're neglecting? These are all the things that are part of my life, and I want them to be part of your life. So today, set a time and go move. If you haven't worked out since the Stone Age, take a walk. Pick a sport that you really enjoy doing, or when you were a kid that you really were excited about. Love doing something. Don't force yourself onto a treadmill if you despise it. Just do something to move, please. If you need some help finding something, just reach out to me. I'll help you. So get yourself into a routine. Get yourself in a pattern. Don't just think about what's gonna cost to take the time to go to the gym. Just think about how awesome it's gonna feel when you've completed your workout. Think about how you'll feel when you look better. Think about how you feel when you put that old bikini on next summer, or when you put your old pants back on, not your chubby pants, or when you can run up a flight of stairs and it feels great, or when you can choose the stairs instead of the escalator or elevator, or how your family will look at you and how your kids will look at you. Heck, even your spouse looks at you with a new spark of intimacy in your relationship. Who knows? There's so many benefits. I don't know what your reasons are, but find a way. Find your purpose and get out there and get moving. Get a routine. Like I said in the beginning, there's credit card parenting and this is credit card health. Pay now, go to the gym and not pay later, or don't go to the gym, don't exercise, don't eat healthy right now, and I promise, in most cases, you will pay later. We must always change, renew, and rejuvenate ourselves for the better because we deserve it. You're all awesome, and I only want the best for you in your future. In good health. Now let's go deposit some payments. Bam! If you like this video, make sure you share it or tag someone that will benefit. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes. You can always follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Fitastic. Again, I want this message.